Joining me now, the newest member of the Calgary Flames, Jonathan Huberdeau. Jonathan, thanks for taking the time on what I'm sure has been a busy and hectic few days.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
No problem. I know in the last few days, especially today, speaking to the Calgary media, you mentioned a bit of the shock when you got the call and found out about the trade. I'm curious if you could take us back to that moment and just talk us through just exactly how it went down and what type of emotions you were feeling when you did get the call and learned of the trade.
Yeah, obviously felt a lot of emotion. You know, like you said, I was shocked, and it's obviously I got drafted to Florida. It was a second home for me, and yeah, a lot of emotion went through. I mean, obviously took the weekend a little bit to kind of settle everything, and obviously still think about it. But I think I'm ready for the new chapter, and I think life goes on, and that's I want to see the positive of it.
You talk about the positives. I know a lot of players when they get traded mention that it comes with the territory. It's part of the business. But when you spend so much time with one team, the team that was drafted you, you've been through the ups and downs. Is it hard at first to separate that it does come with the territory of being an NHL hockey player, but it's also an emotional moment?
Yeah, it is. Like you said, it's a business, and it's part of it. And a lot of players go through that. I'm not the first one. But obviously getting the news, it's always like, you always think about all the memories you had there. And, I think it's, we had a good group. We had good years too, the past couple of years. And it was a lot of fun. But, at some point, the GM needs to make a decision and, get a change. And you got to respect that. And that's what I'm doing. And I think it's, and now I'm just seeing him. I'm a Calgary Flame, and I'm excited about the opportunity to play in Calgary.
I know the fans always want to know, especially in a trade like yourself, about the future and will you sign long term. I know it's a tough question to answer. In the moment, is it hard to think too far ahead when everything just broke and it's still pretty fresh?
Yeah, it's always hard to think about obviously long term, and I'm still, it hasn't been that long. That I got traded. So, but like I said this morning, I think, I'm open to stay long-term in Calgary. I think it's a great city. And like I said, the fans are passionate. So I think be a great place to play. And, it's going to be my first time playing in Canada. And I'm excited for that, but we'll see about the future. But obviously I'm open to it.
Going through your first trade, I know it can be difficult, but does it make it better when you find out it is the Calgary Flames and you're going to a team who can compete, and it's not necessarily a trade to a team that is up and coming or in a rebuild? It is a team that is established, like the Flames.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, obviously going with Weeks as well. I think it's fun to go with your friend, and there's a lot of good players there. And I think last year they had a good year as well, like us in Florida. And I'm excited. I think we're going there to win, and that's all we think about. And I think bringing a cup to Calgary would be unbelievable.
When you find out it's the Flames, just take us in the mindset of a hockey player, because I don't think a lot of the people watching really know what it's like to be a professional athlete and being traded. When you find out it's the Flames, do you immediately start thinking of guys you want to play with, or moments you've had in the city, or what the building's like? Just what is the first thing that you really kind of think, okay, the Calgary Flames, I'm going there. Let's let's break it down.
Yeah, obviously it was a lot to take, but after that, I got added to the group chat, like 10 minutes probably after the trade got announced, and the guy reached out to me, and it's fun to see that, because like I knew they know how you feel. And I think obviously you go and see I had to go check the lineup and see who's in the team and stuff. And I know Markstrom, I play with him, and he reached out too. I talked to him today, so I think everybody's excited, and I'm excited as well. And I think to get on the ice in September and play with the new guys.
Is there a sense of excitement to go to a Canadian market like Calgary that has the type of fan base they do?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be obviously, different than Florida. It's a big market, Calgary, and, fans are passionate. So, I got a lot of love and support on social media, and it's always good to see that, and makes you feel better. And like I said, I'm just excited to jump at that rink, I mean, it's the atmosphere there has been. I had the chance to play World Junior there, and I remember like the atmosphere. So can't imagine playing for the Flames.
When speaking to the media earlier today, you said the one time you have been to Calgary outside of playing the Flames was for the Stampede, and you dressed up like a cowboy. Do you still have the outfit, the boots, the hat, still in storage?
I found the hat yesterday, so I should have worn it maybe for the interview, but no, I'm sure I'm gonna have the chance to buy more. But yeah, I went to the Stampede. It was obviously a blast, and I know it just happened, last week. So no, it was a lot of fun. The city was great, but I'm looking forward to see more about the city and get comfortable there.
Going forward, when you just look at the prep for September, you talked about getting on the ice. Just what does the summer look like for you? The off-ice training, and just when do you imagine you will drop into Calgary and maybe meet some fans and take in the new town?
Yeah, I mean, obviously working hard in the summer. You want to get ready for training camp. So been skating a lot, and obviously working out. And August, get more on the ice as well. I mean, trying to get in the rhythm of the training camp, and I'm just going to be ready when the puck drop in September.
I know it's a new team, but you had a playoff run last year that obviously didn't end the way that you wanted. Just how much does that motivate you and get you set and prepared to mentally try to go on a run with the Calgary Flames?
Yeah, I think that we're coming into camp, and all the guys knows, and we have a good team, and we have I think we just got to have a good regular season, and after you just got to get into the playoffs, and after have a run. I mean, it's hard to say now, but I think more training camp, and I'm excited to play for Daryl Sutter too. Great coach with experience, so I'm just excited to get going.
Jonathan, thanks so much for taking the time and doing this.
No problem. Thanks for having me.